Well, who doesn't love a great handbag, right? But if you have one that maybe you're not using, why not get some cash for it? Not just cash, but a lot of cash, right? And then you can go buy a new one. That's even better.
Even better.
We're back with David Goldstein and Biltmore Loan. And you know what? He's here to help us figure out how much some of our stuff is worth. But I think, you know, what's important to learn about what you do. First of all, how long have you been here in the Valley?
Been in the Valley 45 years.
45
in
years.
One of my offices, 35 years. In our Biltmore office, 5 years now. Our first location, and 2 years our second location.
Okay, so a long time here in the Valley, and a lot of people know you and love you. And we're looking at the Scottsdale location here. This doesn't look like your typical. Some people think, well, are you a pawn shop? David, what would you say to them?
You know, so frequently we get a phone call, and someone might have something that they want to know the value of, and they'll ask where you are, that kind of thing. And it can be a little misleading because we're called Biltmore Loan, so you might think the Biltmore region of Scottsdale, of Phoenix, I take that back. And in fact, we're in Scottsdale and in Chandler, and soon opening a location in Scottsdale where everybody will be able to walk in.
Here's the Chandler location.
There's our
right?
Chandler location. You will be able to walk in Scottsdale very shortly on Scottsdale Road, just north of Shea. And what we're trying to do is create an environment where people can feel comfortable. As you can see from our office, this is far from a pawn shop. This is much more like a bank. And really what we do is we buy or loan on anything you own.
And you know, you've said from Rolls to Bulls, and what we mean by Rolls, like Rolls Royces. This is, you know, you work with a very high-end clientele. That, you know what, this is, in some cases, this is just maybe a short-term loan, or simply maybe they just have pieces, high-end pieces that they simply don't need or want anymore. A lot of people are downsizing. This is the opportunity for them to get true value and true honesty.
There's so many reasons people come to us. It could be a medical emergency. It could be an unexpected bill that came in that you didn't know, a car problem. Well, a car is people's legs to get to work. And now they have a $2,000 or $3,000 bill they weren't expecting. So they may have something, and you think about it, the priorities are very simple. If you need your car to get to work and you have something else that's sitting there, what we do is we lend on that short term till you get your car fixed and you're back on your feet. So it's really we're problem solvers, and we try to bring the real value.
And you know, you've brought people in with you who have loaned so they could open up businesses, so that they could help put their kids through college for all different kinds of reasons. But a lot of times people will come to you and you will evaluate things, and you say to them, for example, they'll bring in something as simple as this, and you'll evaluate it, and then you'll say, you know what, take it someplace else.
Absolutely. That's the beauty. We stand well behind everything that we have. We make sure that actually matches this bag.
I know, I love that.
We make sure that we solve the issue for the customer. If it's something you want to sell, we'll buy it. If it's something that you need a short-term loan on, we can do a loan. If it's something really out of the box and you're not sure, that's what we're specialists in. This is not going to be a typical situation you run into.
And so one of the things, as a matter of fact, when you see things on the table, David often brings some of the most unique items and educates me and surprises me every time. But some of the things people do want to sell, you will buy them, and there is an opportunity for people to see something on the table occasionally, and it's for sale.
Absolutely.
Through your website.
You can go to Biltmore Lux, but we basically open our minds and say, what is your problem? How can we solve that? What do you have that we can make that work? Whether it's a $500 loan or a $5 million loan, we will try to solve the problem.
Oh, I have so many other problems I wish you could solve. That's an easy one for you. All right, let me give you the information to info. Here's what you want to do. Biltmore Loan and Jewelry, info@biltmoreloan.com. You can simply send a photograph of the item that you want to know more about. Perhaps you want a loan, perhaps you want to sell. 480-991-5626 loan. Scottsdale, have to have an appointment. Walk into Chandler at 480-705-5626 loan. The website, biltmoreloan.com. And want to find some items for the holidays? biltmorelux.com.